Hi guys, day 10, I think. £6 in the evening. When I'm smoking, I'm unhappy that I'm smoking and I feel shit about it, but at the same time you just kind of rationalise it and just sort of, I accept it. It's like, I'll quit eventually, and I'm just sort of okay with it. Like this time that I quit this time, there's something made me just think, right, let's try again today. I wasn't really gearing up to it, I wasn't planning it. But I've been struggling, I've been really struggling. Maybe it's lockdown. I think we're coming to the end of this current super harsh lockdown that we're in. Maybe that's the factor. Maybe the level of isolation isn't helping. I'm fucking miserable. Saturday, I haven't not done anything today. I woke up thinking I desperately need to do some stretching. Stretching's something that I can kind of just get on with that. That's not a big. I've had that being part of my life before. A big part of my life. I had 2 years where I was doing it, once, twice a day, most days of the week, going to yoga classes. So I can get my mat out and I can just have a bit of a stretch. I won't do like a full hour. I won't do like a proper yoga class, but I'll do some stretching and I feel better for it. And I need to do it at the moment. Excuse me. Things like meditation, although I've done bits of it before, I can't seem to get it part of my routine. Breathing techniques, they've seemed to have gone. The tapping, I don't feel like I've had cravings. Today I've been thinking about it, but not as in, not like a craving where I think, oh, I'm desperate for a fag. It's more like, will I just be a bit fucking more motivated and a bit more energized somehow. At least it gives me reasons to fucking get out of bed, go outside for a fag, doesn't it? But I feel shit today. And yesterday, the night before last, I was on a sleep at work, short shift, evening shift, and I woke up, went to the physio, pulled my hamstring, so I had my first session with the physio, and then I just got into my studio, and I've just been fucking horizontal since then, pretty much. I've eaten shit. Can't stop eating shit. And it's a bit of a head fuck having to do these videos. It's not, I mean, I feel like this bit of difficult part of life that I'm going through now, it's worth documenting. But there's part of me that thinks, why do I feel like I should share it? And to what extent should I share it? You know, there's people on these quit smoking support groups who are saying like, oh, I'm 3 months in and I'm still fucking feeling depressed as fuck, and it's like, fucking hell. Fucking hell. That could be me. Just being a fucking misery guts. And just being a failure. Because that's what it feels like. I've been, you know, this week when I've been doing a bit of exercise, I've been getting back into old David Goggins. On the day that I went for a run, I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast with, what's he called, The Undertaker. And Joe Rogan's comes up in the conversation, he put some clips on, and he sort of re-sparked my, my interest and wanting to just get a bit of Goggins in my life. And he says, be your own motivation, be your own inspiration. Visit that pain for 1 hour a day, visit it, doing the exercise. And it makes so much sense, and it's like, fucking, you're right, David Goggins. But it's kind of like on days like today, where I've just failed all day, I haven't done fuck all, I haven't moved anywhere. God, I just feel so weak, so mentally weak. Zero discipline, zero motivation. I just feel a bit, still not started this painting that I want to start. But I know it's going to pass. I know that it's going to pass. I know that there's brighter days to come. I have been proactive enough to start seeing this therapist. I've got another session with her in a couple of weeks. There's NHS talking therapies that I've got in touch with. So that's a free service. That's happening at some point. I don't know, in a week or two. I got in touch with a mate, an ex-colleague. He's recently left where I'm currently working. I'm going for a walk with him tomorrow. So that's something positive that I've done. But what I've been thinking, I replace maybe it's just a self-destructive aspect of myself that I need to shake off. If it's not smoking, then it's just wasting my days away being lazy and eating shit. It feels like there's got to be there's some I don't know what it is that's just stopping me from just looking after myself and making the right decisions. I know that I'm capable. I know the answers. I know the things that I need to be doing. I'm just, for whatever reason, I don't do them. If you've got any answers, any advice, let me know. You know, because I'm sure there's other people that are going to be in a similar headspace to me that will find your support and your guidance and advice useful. So stick them in the comments, guys. You know, even if you're watching this video in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months after I've made it and posted it, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet to that is the aim of the game of this channel. That is the aim of the game. The guy, James Clear, who wrote The Power of Habits, I think it is. He started off his sort of career as writing blogs, and it's about becoming an expert in your niche, or at least being perceived as an expert in your niche. And that's kind of what I want to do. I'm not an expert. I ain't studied in academia. I haven't helped people stop smoking. However, I'm committed to getting there, and I want to be able to help people quit smoking. The information's out there, and I'm just going to put it together and put it, make some videos with hopefully some really interesting, informative and useful content. These videos aren't it. These videos aren't it. These videos are, why am I doing these videos? Because I think there's value in sharing my struggle. People will be able to see that, fair enough, he's been through it, he's going through it. But I feel like every quit that I've done has been sort of it's had its own difficulties. Some quits I've not been able to sleep. It feels like that's been a negative side effect of quitting. Some of them it's like I've not been able to I've been constipated, or I've been like, I don't know, putting on weight, which isn't a bad thing for me. I like to end these videos on a bit of a high note and a bit of a positive. But honestly, today's not the day. I feel like it'd be a bit fake and forced. I think days like today, this is the fucking, the reality of it, guys, isn't it? It's fucking shit. It's hard quitting smoking. Negative emotions fucking take over somehow. They emerge. It's like all the smoking just sort of masks them and keeps them underneath the surface, and you never have to deal with them because you always just smoke them away. And it depends for me, I'd rather just have to ride out the shitness of this a bit of emotion and try and find help and try and find ways of dealing with it and understanding it than just smoke in real life. And yeah, I'm not saying I've quit and I'm on the straight and narrow now, because I still don't feel like I'm free yet. I'm not so naive to think I've made it through, because I've been here many times already where I think, yeah, right, cracking. I've done a bit of exercise, I've knocked the smoking on the head, it's been a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Go on, Tom, you've done it, mate. And then it's like, hang fire, mate, hang fire. I think a year, when I get to a year, 18 months, that's when I'm like, right, how am I doing now? One day at a time though, innit? Well done me, today I haven't smoked. I think my mantra is helpful. Your mantra of being the start of it being, smoking's disgusting, smoker's breath is disgusting, quitting is an important part of my journey, I want to improve my sex life, and I want to lead by example. These are the key motivations for me. This is part of my mantra that I'll read every morning on my little app. And I can taste it. I can envisage having that fag and it being tasting disgusting. Right. And I've been consciously aware of how much of a slave to the nicotine that I've been. That could be part of my mantra as well, is I want to be free from the nicotine. I don't want to be a slave to it. Because when I'm a slave to it, that's when, I don't know, mate, it's not good. I've made lots of bad decisions. And particularly when weed gets involved as well. If I've got bought weed, you see my little phone. Let's get that as the thumbnail. If I bought weed, I will smoke it. If I've got it, I'll smoke it, and that's when it gets dangerous. I've take some crazy risks, travelling with weed, smoking it in places that I shouldn't be smoking it. I do my visa runs from Thailand to Laos, and you drop your documents off. You arrive there, crack of dawn in Laos. You take the bus over. Take you to the embassy. you fill in your documents, applying for whichever visa you get, and then that's it. You've got a day to kill, and you go in the next day to pick up your processed visa application, and you get your stamp in your passport. And I'd turn up, hand in me documents, and that's it. I'd split off from the tour and I'd do my own thing, and I'd find a tuk-tuk. It's in Vientiane, which is the capital of that. It's only a small capital. It's just like a kind of small town, really. I'd find a tuk-tuk. I'd walk round until I find the tuk-tuks lined up, and I'd wait for one of them to just give us the eye and be like, "Weed, mate, you want some weed?" Because one of them will. That's where you find weed. And sometimes I'd ask. Sometimes I'd just sort of go, "Mate, ganja? You know, got any ganja?" And that'd be me then. First thing, I'd get it, find a little spot somewhere, smoke a joint, and that's me. Then I'm stoned for my old visa trip. And I've fucked up a couple of visas because I've been stoned. I used to fly with it. It's fucking mental. I used to have this little thing on my keyring. But it's the nicotine. It's the nicotine. I associate. I can't smoke. If I want a cigarette, I want a cigarette. But if I've got weed, or I can get weed, then I don't just smoke cigarettes. I smoke joints. Or I did do. Okay, team, well, I'm riding out. Tomorrow I'm going for a walk. Hopefully that'll be good. Monday I'm back to work, so that'll be good. But fuck me, these last couple of days have been shit. So yeah, sorry I can't be a bit more positive. Well done for getting through this video, if you have done. It's fucking low energy, droning on. But hey, I don't know. I'll probably have to just go through and do a best bits, not best bits, but take the nice bits out of these videos and do like, this is my journey. Because it's a lot drivel and I ain't editing. I don't have the patience or the skills at the moment to learn or to pull it off to make these videos more entertaining. You can just imagine if there's any editors who want to help us out, who want to join the cause. I'm looking for a team. Yeah, hope you're doing good. If you're quitting, if you're in the early stages of your journey, stick at it. I'm with you. Sending you some strength. If you're thinking about it, then well, thinking about it's the hard bit. Just get on with it and chuck them out of the way. Chuck them away. Just deal with your cravings, innit? Yeah, this bit's not fun. Anyway, see you later, team. Bye.